Have you ever found yourself sitting down to enjoy a meal, only to be left with an uncomfortable, bloated feeling afterward? Maybe you've felt a bit more sluggish, or your stomach just isn't as happy as it used to be. We all know that as we get older, our bodies change in ways that can affect how we digest food. And while we often focus on the obvious things that can hurt our digestion, like too much fat or sugar, did you know that some foods we think are healthy could actually be contributing to the problem? Today, we're going to talk about 5 foods that are often considered healthy, but might be wrecking your digestion after 60. I know it might sound surprising, but understanding how these foods affect your body can make a big difference in how you feel day to day. By making just a few simple changes, you could experience less discomfort, more energy, and a better overall digestive system. So let's dive in and take a look at the first 2 foods that could be causing your digestion to slow down, and what you can eat instead. First up, let's talk about whole grains. Now, whole grains like brown rice, oats, and quinoa are often touted as healthy, and they are packed with fiber and nutrients. But here's the catch. As we age, our digestive system doesn't work as efficiently, and we may not be able to break down the fiber in whole grains as easily as we once could. This can lead to bloating, gas, and even discomfort. If you've been eating whole grains regularly and noticed more of these symptoms, it might be time to reconsider the portion sizes or frequency of these foods. Instead, try switching to easier-to-digest grains like white rice or couscous. These grains are lower in fiber and less likely to cause bloating, while still giving you some of the energy-boosting carbs your body needs. You can also experiment with sprouted grains. They tend to be gentler on the stomach because they're easier to digest than regular whole grains. Now, don't worry. I'm not saying you have to cut whole grains out entirely. You can still enjoy them from time to time. But maybe try swapping them out for a gentler option if you're feeling uncomfortable or sluggish after meals. It's all about listening to your body. Next, let's talk about salads. Yes, those leafy greens that are usually the backbone of a healthy meal. Salads are packed with nutrients, vitamins, and fiber, and they're definitely a go-to for many of us looking to eat more healthily. However, here's the thing. The fiber in raw vegetables can be pretty tough on your digestive system, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. As we age, the stomach acid and enzymes that help break down food can become less efficient, and raw veggies can be hard for the body to process. If you find yourself feeling bloated or gassy after a salad, you're not alone. The good news is that there's a way to still enjoy your greens without the uncomfortable aftermath. Instead of a big raw salad, try cooking your vegetables. Steamed or sautéed veggies are often easier on the stomach, and they still retain many of their essential nutrients. You can also try blending your veggies into a smoothie or making them into a soup. That's a great way to get the nutrients without the fiber overload. By making these small changes, you can enjoy the benefits of healthy foods while also protecting your digestion. Now that we've covered whole grains and salads, let's move on to a third food that might be causing some digestive discomfort: dairy products. Dairy is often considered healthy due to its calcium and vitamin D content, which are essential for bone health. But for many of us, dairy can be a tricky food to digest as we age. If you've noticed that after having milk, cheese, or yogurt you feel bloated, gassy, or even a little bit nauseous, you may be dealing with a decrease in lactase, the enzyme that helps your body break down lactose, the sugar in dairy. As we get older, our bodies can produce less of this enzyme, which makes it harder to digest dairy properly. So, what can you do instead? Lactose-free dairy options, or even plant-based alternatives like almond milk, oat milk, or coconut yogurt, can be great substitutes that provide the same nutritional benefits without causing digestive discomfort. These alternatives are also often easier on the stomach, and they can offer a new variety of flavors to enjoy in your meals. You don't have to say goodbye to your favorite dairy products forever, but if you're noticing digestive issues, It's worth giving these alternatives a try. Alright, so now that we've tackled the first 3 foods, I want you to take a moment and think about how your body responds to the foods you eat. Are there certain meals or ingredients that leave you feeling less than your best? I'm not suggesting you give up all your favorite foods, but sometimes just a little tweak here and there can make a big difference. Your digestive health is a key part of your overall well-being, and with a few simple changes, you can feel so much better. I hope you're starting to feel more empowered in your ability to make choices that work for your body. It's all about finding that balance and knowing when to listen to what your body is telling you. Stick around because we still have a couple more foods to talk about that could be impacting your digestion. And I promise, you'll leave this video with some easy solutions to help you feel better every day. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips and advice on healthy living after 60. We're here to support each other in living our best, healthiest lives. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Let's keep going. Now that we've talked about whole grains, salads, and dairy, let's dive into another common food that might be working against your digestion: lean meats. It might come as a surprise because we've always been told that lean meats like chicken and turkey are healthy sources of protein. And while they do have plenty of benefits, they can be difficult for some people to digest, especially as we age. As we get older, our bodies can struggle with breaking down protein as efficiently as they used to. Lean meats, especially if they're not prepared in a way that makes them easy to chew, can sit heavily in the stomach and cause bloating or discomfort. This is particularly true if you're eating meats that are grilled or fried, which can sometimes be tougher on your system. So, what's the alternative? Fish and plant-based protein sources are often much easier to digest and are packed with heart-healthy fats and nutrients. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines, for example, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which not only support heart health, but also have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce digestive discomfort. If you're not a fan of fish, plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and tofu can be excellent options, and they are generally much gentler on your digestive system than animal proteins. It's important to note that cooking methods matter too. Instead of frying or grilling, try baking, steaming, or slow cooking your proteins. These methods can make the meat or fish more tender and easier for your body to break down, reducing the chance of any digestive distress. Next, let's talk about something many of us consume on a daily basis: fruit juices. At first glance, fruit juice might seem like a healthy choice, right? After all, it's made from fruits, which are packed with vitamins and antioxidants. But here's the problem: many fruit juices, especially the store-bought kinds, are full of sugar and lack the fiber found in whole fruits. This can cause a quick spike in blood sugar levels, which isn't ideal, especially for seniors who may be managing conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. More importantly, fruit juices are often quite acidic, which can irritate the digestive system, leading to discomfort, acid reflux, or bloating. If you've noticed that drinking a glass of orange juice or apple juice leaves you feeling a bit off, this might be the reason. So, what can you do instead? If you're craving something sweet and refreshing, whole fruits are the way to go. They're packed with fiber, which helps slow down digestion and keeps blood sugar levels steady. The fiber also helps with regular bowel movements, which is something many seniors struggle with. If you want to enjoy a cold, refreshing drink, try making your own fruit smoothies at home. You can blend whole fruits like berries, bananas, and mango with a bit of water, coconut water, or almond milk to create a delicious, digestive-friendly treat. The added fiber will help keep your digestive system happy, and you can adjust the sweetness to your liking without the added sugar. Now, let's move on to our last food in this section, and it's a little tricky: artificial sweeteners. You might think, hey, they're 0 calories and taste just like sugar. How can they be bad? Well, It turns out that many artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin can actually wreak havoc on your digestive system, especially if consumed in large amounts. These sweeteners are often poorly absorbed by the body, which can lead to bloating, gas, and discomfort. For some people, they can even disrupt the balance of gut bacteria, which is essential for healthy digestion. Instead of reaching for artificially sweetened products, why not try natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit? These options are much gentler on your digestive system and don't cause the same negative effects as artificial sweeteners. And of course, if you're looking for sweetness, fresh fruits like apples, berries, and grapes can do the trick while offering plenty of fiber to support digestion. I know it can feel overwhelming sometimes, trying to navigate all the healthy foods out there. The key takeaway here is simple. While certain foods may be good for some, they may not always work for us, especially as we get older. It's about finding what works for your body, listening to how you feel, and making adjustments along the way. The goal is to improve your digestion so you can feel energized, comfortable, and ready to enjoy life to the fullest. We've covered quite a bit already, but we still have a few more tips to go. Remember, these changes don't have to be drastic. Even small adjustments can make a big difference in how you feel. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Evergreen Elders channel for more great advice on living your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Let's keep going. We've got more insights to share that will help you feel better every day. Now, let's tackle a food group that many seniors consider a staple in their diet: dairy. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are often praised for their calcium content, which is important for maintaining strong bones. However, for some people, dairy can actually be a source of digestive distress. As we age, our bodies may become less efficient at producing lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose, the sugar found in milk and dairy products. This can lead to symptoms like bloating, gas, and diarrhea, which are not fun and can certainly disrupt your day. So, what should you do if you love dairy but find it hard to digest? The first thing to try is lactose-free dairy products. These are available in most grocery stores and can be a great alternative. You'll still get the same nutrients without the discomfort. If you're not fond of lactose-free options, there are also plenty of non-dairy alternatives to consider. Almond milk, soy milk, coconut yogurt, and cashew cheese are all great substitutes that can provide you with the calcium and other nutrients you need without the digestive trouble. Plus, many of these alternatives are fortified with additional vitamins like D and B12, making them just as nourishing as traditional dairy. Now, let's talk about something that many people don't associate with digestive issues: fried foods. It's easy to think of fried foods as a treat or something indulgent, but unfortunately, they can be quite harsh on the digestive system, especially as we age. The oils used in frying can be difficult to break down, leading to feelings of heaviness and bloating. Fried foods also tend to be high in unhealthy fats, which can slow down digestion and make it harder for the body to process food effectively. Instead of fried foods, try to focus on baking, grilling, or steaming your meals. These cooking methods allow food to retain more of its nutrients while being gentler on your stomach. For instance, try grilled chicken instead of fried chicken, or roasted vegetables instead of crispy fries. These options are not only easier on your digestive system, but also much better for your overall health, as they help you avoid the trans fats and excess calories found in fried foods. I know it can be tough to give up some of our favorite indulgent foods, but small swaps can make a huge difference. And you'll find that with just a little bit of planning, you can still enjoy all the delicious flavors you love, without the aftermath of digestive discomfort. Lastly, let's talk about spicy foods. While some people love adding a bit of heat to their meals, for others, spicy foods can be a real problem. Spices like chili, hot peppers, and even black pepper can irritate the stomach lining, leading to heartburn indigestion, or even acid reflux. If you're prone to these issues, you might notice that even a small amount of spice can cause discomfort long after your meal is over. But don't worry, you don't have to completely eliminate spice from your diet. It's about finding balance. Instead of hot peppers or super spicy dishes, try experimenting with milder herbs and spices like basil, oregano, ginger, or turmeric. These can still add flavor and offer wonderful health benefits without the digestive upset. For instance, ginger is a natural anti-inflammatory that can actually help soothe your digestive tract, while turmeric is known for its ability to reduce bloating and discomfort. It's all about listening to your body and paying attention to how certain foods make you feel. If you notice a pattern of discomfort after eating spicy foods, it's worth considering a change. And remember, flavor doesn't have to come from heat. Herbs and milder spices can create incredible taste and have less impact on your digestive system. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope this information helps you make more informed choices about what you eat. The good news is that you don't have to be stuck with digestive discomfort. With a little bit of experimentation, you can find the foods that make you feel your best. And it's not just about eliminating the things that aren't working. It's also about adding more of the things that are. Whole foods, fiber-rich fruits and vegetables, lean proteins that are easier on your system, and healthy fats can all help keep your digestion running smoothly. Remember, taking care of your digestive health can have a big impact on your overall well-being. It can boost your energy, help you stay active, and allow you to enjoy your meals without worry. If this video has helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe to Evergreen Elders for more tips on living your healthiest and happiest life after 60. We're here to support you every step of the way, and we love being part of your journey to better health. So, here's to making food choices that nourish not only your body, but your life as well.